Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. We just finished doing a walkthrough in the garden. Next, we're going to start preparing my my container garden bed, and we're going to bring you along. So a couple videos back, when I was discussing my long-range goals for 2025, one of them was to have a area of container gardening, and this is the area that you're looking at. It is just to the left or east. I'm sorry. It's just to the left of my pepper bed or pepper row. And if you remember, I wanted to build something out of wood, but however, those plans have changed with the cost of lumber being almost as high as eggs. I decided to see if I could get a shelf, three-tier shelf off of Amazon, and I was able to do that. So we're going to go ahead and put it together and show you what it looks like. So we're back and we're almost finished. We're putting in the finishing screws. Wasn't very difficult to put together, and I'll let you know how I like it when I'm done. So we finally got it together and assembled. While it's not as big as I thought it would be, it will serve the purpose for now. Now, the specs on the box said that you could get 3 plants comfortably on each tier. And for my purposes, I don't think that's going to jive. I'm going to be growing in 10-gallon fabric containers, and I don't think I'll be able to get 3. I should be able to get 2 perhaps on each tier, which will give me a total of 6 plants. And I'll probably get another one of these and sit it to the back of this one so that they're sitting back to back, and put 2 more, or put 6 more plants on it. But for now, this will serve my purpose. Now, when you're doing a container garden, there are some things that you need to remember. The first one is to choose where you're going to put it at. And for me, this is where I chose to put it at. The second one is to decide what you're going to plant. For me, I'm going to have excess seedlings that I currently have started. So this is what I'm going to be using this for. And obviously, you're going to have to fill the containers. I make my own potting soil, so that won't be an issue. And watering for now, I'm not going to connect it to the drip system. I'm going to water by hand. So caution with fabric containers, they dry out pretty quickly. So I can see myself watering on a regular basis in order not to have them dry out, especially in the summer when it's real hot. And overall, I think that having my container garden back is part of the process of becoming very, very, very self-sufficient and self-sustainable. My When I first started gardening down in South Florida, I actually had 73 containers, and the 73 containers got to be a little um, unmanageable, which is why I went to the raised beds to begin with. But I actually like the containers and the 5-gallon pots. I want to get some 5-gallon pots also, but that's later on down the road. So I want to thank you for coming along with me this morning while we added to the garden in the form of a container garden stand. And like I said, it isn't what I envisioned, but it will serve the purpose. And I'll just have to get another stand like the one that we put together. I hope you enjoyed the video and you got something out of it, and that it brought a smile to your face and a little warmth to your heart. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, take a moment to consider doing so. You can grow a lot of vegetables by myself, but I cannot grow the channel without your help. If you do decide to subscribe, don't forget to hit the like button and the notification bell all, as you will be notified whenever I upload new content. Chances are, if you like my content, your family and friends will also. So until next time, always remember to give the thanks to God, for without Him, we are nothing. Stay blessed, stay strong, and grow, grow, grow.